How do you make money in crypto? I've been in the industry for over 7 years. I've talked to hundreds of CEOs, and leaders, and I know exactly how people make hundreds and thousands of dollars and how people actually lose money. So I'm going to give you 3 crypto investment hacks that's going to last you until 2030. Number 1, what to buy? Well, the first thing to buy is Bitcoin. Currently at 80,000, Bitcoin is the cheapest asset in the market, not just crypto, but in the financial market. Look, guys, yes, it can fall down to 20,000, it can fall down to 10,000. That's fine, but it will for sure go over 200,000. That's not I'm saying this. Every single CEO, every single major banks, every single major governments are saying this. United States are building a Bitcoin reserve. JP Morgan's gotten into Bitcoin, and every major US bank that has trillions of dollars of asset has gone into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin at least 200 to 300,000 is the bare minimum price point. So at 80,000, you're still buying it very, very cheap. Number 2, invest in Solana. Solana is an undervalued asset because any activity in crypto is going on the Solana blockchain. You hear about meme coins, you hear about DeFi, you hear about anything. The main activity is going on the Solana chain. So if crypto survives, which it will for a long, long time, all activity will happen there. And ultimately, when there is a bull market, like last time, Solana is going to keep going up. So Solana is one to hold. Number 3, people don't tell you this, Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid HYPE token is the hottest asset in the market right now. Hyperliquid is a decentralized perpetual exchange where people basically bet on the up down of crypto prices. Now, you don't need to do that kind of trade, but you need to hold that HYPE token. Right now, it's around $43 to $45, but analysts are saying it's gonna go oil over $150 to $200 easily. Why? Because there's an incentive to it. People who hold HYPE can trade for lower fees on their trading platform, and their trading platform is one of the largest in the industry right now because they are offering the lowest fees. So there's an utility or advantage of holding the HYPE token. That's why, because more people are going to hold it, it's going to go up. So Hyperliquid's HYPE token is undervalued a lot. Now, the last thing to hold is tokenized gold and silver. You can invest in regular gold and silver. That's fine, but if you cannot do that, if you don't have access to those kind of markets, invest in tokenized version of gold and silver. This is basically the same thing as investing directly in gold or silver. You basically invest in companies like Tether Gold, like Paxos, who have gold in their vault, and they're issuing tokens for everyone to buy and get exposure to that gold. So you can't go to a traditional gold market and give $10 and buy a piece of gold. You can't do that. You need, thousands of dollars to buy a gold bar. But you can actually invest $10 or $20 or $50 in tokenized gold and hold the share of their gold bars that's in their vaults. So, obviously the price of gold will go up. It always does historically. Silver is a highly undervalued asset because every single electric vehicle you see, every single missile system you see uses silver. So the supply is limited. Whenever there's war, whenever there's big production of electric vehicles, which there are more now, silver is going to go up. So these are the 4 assets you should hold. There is another one though, privacy coins. If you search on Google privacy coins, it will show you assets like Zcash, Monero, Dash, and a whole lot other. I'm not going to tell you which ones to buy. Put amount of money in a basket of privacy coins because privacy narrative is going up. It's hot right now. It's going to grow again and again because internet surveillance and the lack of privacy is a major issue, and projects that are prioritizing it are gonna benefit from a price uptick. Now, how much should you invest? That's the big thing, right? Before you figure that out, you need to understand your investment strategy. Are you gonna invest like a lump sum amount at once in these tokens, or are you going to be investing every month? Now, if you're going to be investing, like, let's say you have $10,000 or $5,000, if you're going to be investing in those assets, I recommend always going 50% on Bitcoin and 30% or 35% in the other tokens like Solana, like Hyperliquid's HYPE. If you want any meme coins, you can go for it. And the rest, 20 or 15%, to that tokenized gold and silver basket. Now, here's the thing. If you're going to be investing every month, like on a monthly basis, you should do something called dollar cost averaging, or DCA. It basically means have a fixed amount. Let's say from your salary, you're gonna invest $100 per month. Keep it fixed. You're gonna invest $100 per month, no more, no less. Pick a date. Let's say it's gonna be the first of every month. Pick a date, whatever the price of the asset is, invest regularly for at least 1 to 1.5 years in that assets. As you do, regardless of the asset price is up or down, your profits are going to compound. Even if there's a loss in a certain month, when there's an uptick, that profit is going to cover the loss. This is called dollar cost averaging. Follow that. In the long term, it's going to make you a lot of profits. Last thing, guys, set your expectation. Don't expect to become a millionaire. That's not the goal. You can't do it right now in crypto. That's very unlikely. What you can do is grow your wealth. The thing is, let's say if you're investing in Bitcoin right now, let's say you're investing $100 in Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 80,000. If Bitcoin becomes double, 160,000, that's an amazing growth. But your investment from $100 to $200 is just $100 profit. So you're not gonna be a millionaire. Set your expectation. Your wealth is gonna grow, but you're not becoming a millionaire. To become a millionaire, you gotta invest hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're not doing that. You're investing excess money, maybe 10% of your savings, 10% of your excess, earning every month. So with that little amount of money, your goal should be to compound wealth, not to become a millionaire, not to become like crazy rich, but to grow your wealth through investment. Don't leave your money on banks. And that's how you become rich with crypto.